Mary Kay kind of reporting that Deshaun is going to be mentoring this year, and I saw pictures of him observing mini camp and stuff like that, and he's obviously been posting workout videos and stuff like that from Berea. What do the Browns do? Because he's not going to go away, because if he just goes away, he's not going to get paid. I don't know what the rule is, like if he just leaves or retires or rides off into the sunset. Like, does fully guaranteed, and
yeah,
you know what I mean? And then, what's his? Is he trying to force his way back onto the field? I don't know what his end game is. Does he still want to play football, or is he just trying to get paid, or I don't know, because he can't go back on the field for the Browns, right? Like, ever, especially not after the things that Jimmy has said. Drafting 2 quarterbacks, we drafted 2, traded for 1, and signed 1. There's 4 new quarterbacks on this team this year. He's never going back on the field, right? Or am I just insane?
I don't think he'll go back on the field for Cleveland, but I will say this: if he does want to maybe have the opportunity to potentially play for another team down the road, this is probably a good look. I know they said some of the rookies, like Dylan Gabriel, saying that Watson is kind of been, not like a mentor, but he's been there to been like, hey, I messed this up, try this, or this is the lingo on this, or something like. I think this is his opportunity to maybe put a good showing together, as far as you can't physically do it right now. Do all the things. The Browns are probably telling him, hey, you're going to sit out this year. Probably next year we're cutting you. Give yourself some good face time with this whole deal, and potentially there's opportunities on the other side.
So we kind of talked about the cutting next year, though. Remember, Justin, last week with the Browns backers? After the Browns restructured Deshaun's contract for this year, it kind of changed that projection that we were talking about. Like Jack Duffin was saying, March of 2026, when the league year opens, they can designate him as a post-June 1 cut, and he's gone. Well, now they kind of pushed that out into another year. So I don't think they can really split those last 2 years up until 2027 now.
Right.
So he very likely could be on the team after they've restructured now again in 2026.
And he'll be healthy then. Like, I didn't expect him to be healthy at all enough this year even if he was, they could pass it off. He wasn't, but he'll definitely be healthy enough 2 years from now. And it's one of those things where, what's his market in terms of, if he say he's free, we cut him, we paid him all of the money he's going to get, and any of the other 31 teams can sign him for the league minimum. Does anybody even sign him, even for the league minimum?
I mean, it depends on how desperate you are at quarterback.
You'd have to be, at least based on the tape he put on while in Cleveland. I just don't know. I don't know if anybody signs him even for the league minimum. To take a guy with the off the field drama it's going to cause your team, and which would be interesting to see if it would happen, because it seems like there wasn't going to be any off the field drama when everybody thought he was going to the Saints, and then it became an issue when the Browns swooped in and grabbed him. But off the field issue drama, and then multiple injuries, can't stay on the field, and then when he was on the field, he's bad for 95% of it. I don't know if there's a market. So I don't know. Like, if I'm him, I'm just kind of chilling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just hiding. I'm hiding.
If you're Deshaun Watson, why would you ever go out there in 2025 on an Achilles that you tore twice within a month? You figure, I just feel like that's kind of reckless. Like, that's serious career jeopardy. You know what I mean? Like, let's say you go out there, and for what? Would we not look like one of the most dysfunctional teams in the league if we did all these things at quarterback that you just discussed, and then we're talking about, wow, hey, Watson's he's ready earlier than we thought. It wasn't a big swing and a miss. We're going to roll him out right now. But don't worry about the rookies. We don't want to see those guys. We got plans for this pick in 2026, the first rounder, of course. Sometimes I wonder what the hell we're doing, if it plays out like that.
It's definitely a mess, for sure, that they've gotten themselves into with that whole situation. It just sucks that he was no good on the field. And the fact is, like, the next time if it's 2026 when he's fully healthy and able to technically be on the field again to play, he's going to be like 31 years old. with all these injuries, his athleticism will be nothing close to what it was the last time he was good, which was what, like 25 years old. You know, he can't stay healthy. It's just he doesn't seem to understand the offense or really care to learn. I don't know. It's all been bad. It's just been so bad.
It's yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there's a market.
The whole mentoring thing kind of. I still scratch my head a little bit at it, like for these young guys. I mean, they're obviously they're getting asked questions probably by the media, and they're answering them to the best of their ability and being professionals. I like that. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, I mean, are you really sitting there saying, "Hey, how about you come over here and help me with this offense that you were never able to understand anyway?"
Yeah,
it's fair, man. Honestly, it's fair. It's a fair point. He's not mentoring Joe Flacco.
Yeah,
no.
Like, it would just be for the rookies, maybe Kenny, but I feel like Kenny just played a ton of games. You know, he started a lot of games.
It's one of those things too. Like, he's at is he in meetings? You know what I mean? Like,
they say he's in the meetings.
Is it awkward? I would almost like to just be a fly on the wall for a day, just to observe. Like, hey, like they go to shut the door, and he's like, "Wait, guys, I'm here," and he like has to, like, you know what I mean, like wiggle his way in, and like, "Oh shit, sorry, Deshaun, yeah, come in, grab a seat in the back," or you know what I mean? Like, like, what is he even doing?
It's because you're right. It's gonna be awkward if there's conversations around the building, or and coaches or players even just saying like, "Man, I hope we can find our franchise guy. Like, we need a good quarterback in here." And there's Deshaun, like, they paid me $230 million and traded 3 first round picks.
How many players did we hear say that in the offseason? Like, I think we just got to find our quarterback. Like, yep. Dude's still on the team.
Right. Well, remember, I think it was Njoku. He was doing an interview, and he's like, biggest problem we got right now is we just need to find somebody that can stay healthy and play quarterback. And we were like,
they like slowly pan the camera over, and Deshaun's like eating.
Oh, man. But, like, honestly, I don't know how you guys felt. Me and Josh have joked around about this. Even now I have doubt. Like, I'm like, I'm still not sure. I think I know. I think that we've moved forward and, off of Deshaun Watson, but I don't. I know.
The fact that the owner said that it was a swing and a miss, like, to me, that's got to be nail in the coffin. You know what I mean? Like,
so.
That says there's no pressure from anywhere for him to get back. If the owner's saying that, there's nobody pressuring you. He's the ultimate pressure point. And if he agrees that it's done, then it's got to be done. But it'll be interesting because that's just, and I'm not even like trying to like make fun of him so much. It's just like the entire scenario and just like how awkward it has to be.
It's messy.
You know what I mean? So we'll see.
OTC over the cap. I just pulled it up for his contract now. They got to have everything updated since the restructure, and cut post June 1 option for 2026 is $0 saved and almost $81 million in dead cap.
Nice.
At what point do they just suck it up and do it? Like the Broncos did.
Like, are they able to spread that $40 million, into 2 years, or the 80 into 240s, or do they push it out to 2027 where it's a $26 million dead cap? Man, I don't know. Either way, he's $80 million
not my money.
Cap next year.
Yeah, it's because like at some point you just gotta cut the cord.
I know I know it's not our money, but the thing, that money's already, like, the guaranteed money's already paid. Now it's just about manipulating the cap and trying to figure out how you allocate the space for the other players.
It'll be interesting for sure.